Shalom, Israel. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the hopeful elect, the 144,000. Back with another lesson, just a quick hit. I'll title this one, Health is Above All Gold and Wealth. Health is above all gold and wealth. Call halal, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. And we see throughout the world right now, you have all these pestilence, these diseases that are taking place. And right now, the number one, the number one cause of death right now here in the U.S. is heart disease. See, this is the number one cause of death is heart disease. And they putting all this stuff in the foods and your meats and things like that. I know for myself, man, I go a couple days, without eating, meat. You know, I try to balance it out and put it's constantly eating vegetables throughout the day, every day. It heals you, but what you see in front of you, this is a salad. This is the first thing I've ate all day today. As you can see, that there's olives, kale, salad, olives, tomatoes. What is this? What else is in here? Garlic, cilantro. This is one big bowl of medicine right here. Let me get this quick scripture real quick. But it says, now's the time more than ever to get serious about your health. More than ever. You want to jam this stuff in you. Ecclesiasticus 30:15. And it reads, it says health and good estate above body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinity wealth. See? It says 16. It says, there is no riches. See? There is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart. It says 17, death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. Let me read that again. Because, you have a lot of celebrities and people, some of them just eat, they go crazy and eat everything and anything. You're not supposed to be eating no oysters. You're not supposed to be eating no shrimp, crab, lobster. Those they eat crap. It's like eating cockroaches. That's not part of the dietary law, man. You want to eat stuff that grow out of the ground. And if you want to eat meat, you want to eat your chicken or lamb or turkey, salmon or just a few to throw out there. Fishes with fins and scales. You want to eat healthy as possible and pray over your food. And you get your produce or fruit. You wash them off. Wash your meat off. Wash your produce and fruit off. But it says death is better than a bitter life or continual sicknesses. And this is what happens too when you don't eat right. This is what you get sick. And it's, it's a terrible, miserable thing when you have all this money, but your health is terrible. You see? Death is better than a bitter life or continual sickness. See? And we got a lot of people out there, they got money, but they're overweight, out of shape, eating everything. They're just constantly sick. See? And even down to, a regular, person who just, they eating everything, just constantly sick. You're not putting the right herbs and you're not eating right, man. You're not following the dietary law. See? This is part of our law to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. The Lord gave us the food, what to eat and what not to eat. And then when Jake gets hard-headed and, they want to eat shrimp, crab, oysters, and, hot dogs and pizza all day, you gotta do what the Lord say, man. And like I said, like the Lord say, pray over your food. But you see, you got the cayenne pepper. I'm gonna sprinkle some of this on here. I got my sesame seed oil, right along with my olive oil. These oils are packed with all type of omegas. I'm gonna sprinkle my lemon. Give me some lemon on there. See? Get your lemon going. You know what I mean? And excuse the noise, Salakia for the noise of my daughter in there. But yeah, man, just a quick hit, something that's, on my spirit, man. Now's the time more than ever, seriously, to get real about your health. You're gonna have to learn going forward. You're gonna have to be self-sufficient. You have to learn how to self-medicate. And prayer heals everything, man. But we're gonna have to become our own doctors coming down the line here. And so, like they say in the headlines, heart disease is the #1 cause of death here in the U.S. So, you better get real, Jake. But just, something that's on my spirit, man. Hopefully you're edified. Lord willing, I'll come back with another lesson. Shalom.